is way too early to be at a skate park, but it's been closed for 3 months. This is my first time back, and I have this 360 camera. This is the Insta360 One R, and this thing claims to help you edit your videos with AI. So you can do stuff like make clones of yourself, or skate around a Rocco's Modern Life planet, or even just tap a few buttons and it will analyze your footage and edit together a sizzle reel for you. So today I'm gonna try my very best to land some tricks. Then we're gonna go back to my apartment where you can see the AI editor live in action in a couple of different ways. And then I'm gonna try and edit it without the AI, and we'll watch them back to back to back, and you can decide which one you like the best. But until then. All right, there it is. So let's do it. This might be a horrible idea. A little scary. All right, the battery died literally as I landed my last trick, but if anyone asks, I for sure landed it. It's probably a fitting end to that session because I am way too sweaty. So I'll talk to you soon. All right, I'm already sore, but it was fun finally getting back out there. We got the camera right here. We're gonna do all our editing on the app itself using only Wi-Fi, which surprisingly works pretty well. But before we get there, we're gonna need a timer and a wheel. Now, what's the wheel for? I already spent some time in the app listening to the song choices, and to be honest, I don't think I would choose very many of them if it was totally up to me. So we got Beat Modern Trap, one that's actually called Extreme Sports, Never Let Me Go, and Crazy EDM. Now, I don't have a fancy spinning contraption, so we're gonna let my cat Shane decide what song we're gonna use. Here's to hoping it's not Crazy EDM. Beat Modern Trap. All right, Beat Modern Trap it is, but the gods must have wanted Crazy EDM because they sent a thunderstorm and now it's real dark and we lost all our nice natural light. So bear with me. So the first AI cut we're gonna do is using Flash Cut, which is the least amount of human interference. We're gonna start the timer now. We come in here, we go to Stories and Writing. It's kind of like a preset. Then see this button right here, Flash Cut. That basically just analyzes all my clips and just sees what it thinks is the best thing to do and then puts them together in this preset. So that's gonna be option one. Flash Cut finds your best shots and edits them together on beat, confirm. I don't really wanna look at it. I wanna watch it at the same time you guys are watching it, so to speak. We're gonna go export, bam. We're gonna wait to watch them all back to back to back at the end. So yes, I could have gone in and watched the preview and adjusted the transitions and adjusted the music, but it's an AI editor, so especially for this Flash Cut version, I really didn't wanna do anything. I just wanted to make as few taps as possible and end up with the finished video. There we go, stopping. It's about 3.5 minutes. Not bad to go from nothing to export a video, although we haven't watched the quality of that video. All right, but the second AI method is a little bit different. I'm gonna tell it what clips I want, and I'm gonna analyze those individual clips in the hopes that the AI will recognize the best parts of those clips. So starting timer now, you click this little circuit brain explosion, and this will analyze the clip and pull parts of it out. And from what I've seen, it seems to pretty much get what I want. I gotta make sure they all have that multicolored circuit board brain. But now instead of just clicking Flash Cut, let's go a little kick flip, ollie coming the other way. We gotta pick my cat's song, export. So yeah, exporting, I definitely had to tap a lot more, spend a lot more time clicking analyze on the clips and telling the AI which clips I wanted to use. So we'll see. All right, before we watch them, we're in for the final frontier, resetting the timer, and this is all me, baby. So this time we come into Stories, create new story. I think we want One R album. Stop honking, please. And I'm just seeing edit music, which I didn't do in the AI thing. But I see there's a mixer. Oh yeah, that's pretty good. I want the song to come right on the fall, but it's not happening. Really tracked my body throughout that whole slam, which is nice, I guess. You can set keyframes or you tap and hold. And for the most part, it does really good at tracking people. Although it does punch in a lot. It seems to get rid of my skateboard a lot. Ooh, you can see that I definitely don't clear this thing. I hope no one's looking too hard. Oh, gross. It is very hard editing on a phone. I love this tracking thing, it's awesome. Oh, and Mahomes' deal is worth $350 million. Did you know that? Ooh. Yeah, I like that a lot. It makes a very simple trick look cool with the person tracking. So we're probably not gonna end on a good beat, and we didn't start on a good beat, but I'm gonna go ahead and export now. I have 9% battery left on my phone. My phone is hot. I'm doing the screen capture, editing on the phone. My stress level's really high. Thunderstorms seem to have passed though. We're back. We're back to the daylight. Oh, the cat's here. Shamey, say hi. We used your song. Okay, stopping 1744, so not too far behind the second AI option. Finally, the moment has come. We put the Nelly earpiece back in again. Let's start with the first one, the flash cut version, where it just sorted through all my clips and just put in what it thought was the best stuff. Yeah, it's seen the lens guard, which is weird because the footage itself didn't see that, but for some reason this auto edit is seeing the lens guard. Let's do it. Oh my. Got a lot of me talking to myself, being frustrated. Wow, that was really bad. It liked me turning the camera on and off, running away from the camera. It apparently didn't like skateboarding at all though, because I'm not sure if it caught a single skateboarding clip. We gotta watch it one more time. It like purposely made the stitching way worse. Like I didn't see any of those lines edited in it, and now all of a sudden they're all over the place. Alright, so flash cut with a lot to choose from. Did a really bad job. Next up, it's the AI version where I told it what clips to look at. So let's see. Oh man, that one was pretty discouraging, I gotta say. And let's do it. Ooh. Nope. Got one trick. 2. I'll count that one. 3. Nope, not really. Nope. Oh! You know what? It was miles better than the flash cut version. Let's watch this one more time. Didn't get my fall, so that was nice of it. It totally missed a couple tricks, but it got a few. What's weird is it's not as on beat as I would think it would be, because I thought that was kind of the whole point. And then it got the last trick, but it cut it real tight at the end for whatever reason. Okay, I feel better about that one. I'm still a little disappointed if I'm being honest. Now let's watch mine, which I also have not watched, and let's do it. All right. Now I think the one that I edited was definitely the best, but that's not to say I didn't use a bunch of AI elements. I think the AI editor as a whole is nowhere close to being there yet, but there's a lot of little things that the app helped me do that would probably take me 100 years to do on my own, whether that's the little effects that you've been seeing scattered throughout this video, or just the stuff like the person tracking was really cool, and to do that effect myself, especially in the app, would have taken a really long time to do. Now I'm not sure if this actually is artificial intelligence or just some crazy software wizardry. It seemed to really like me reaching out to turn the camera on or like running away from it, But 360 cameras have been out for years and I've never really been interested until this thing came along, and I think this app is pretty intuitive even for someone who doesn't have tons of video editing experience, and it really streamlines that whole process. So you have these 360-degree images that are hard to kind of know what to do with, and it tries real hard to guide you down this path to get something at the end that's at least fun, if not super polished. And for what it's worth, I do like this specific camera a lot. It's very cool that it's modular. It actually came with a regular lens, so it's both an action camera and a 360 camera in one. Totally comes apart. It syncs up with my phone super easily, and the Wi-Fi editing feature was actually really easy, especially when you consider how heavy those files probably are. I would imagine this probably makes it more durable. And speaking of durable, if you get one of these, use the lens guards, buy the lens guards. The very first time I turned it on, I wasn't using them and I accidentally knocked it over. So use them if you got them. Definitely 100% my fault. God. I hope you enjoyed this experiment. I sure had a lot of fun making it, and I didn't hurt myself too bad. Let me know which of the edits you liked the best, and be sure to critique my skateboarding style and of course my mustache, but most importantly, be excellent to each other. Thank you so much for watching. From Shane and me, we're signing off.